So today, everyone, we are taking a look at none other than the Age of the Primes, Alpha Trion. And I gotta say that for his vehicle mode, I really like how it looks. This is just a slick design, and really there's nothing that's awful about it. I just like the overall look. Plus the fact that he's not a remold of a sweep. It's unique. It's just him by himself. Now, Mark did show a picture on his Instagram of being able to use a Titan Master in here, and the only way I found to make it work was like this, because literally, dude's legs have to stick out the bottom, because every other way I tried, logical about this guy to fit in the cockpit, it just wouldn't work and allow the cockpit to fully close. Now, I've not found a way to store the Quill or the Covenant of Primus in a way that looks good with his alt mode, so I go ahead and generally set them off to the side. Now, sometimes if I'm feeling bold, I may go ahead and allow those to be extra boosters and then just pop a gun on the top because, I mean, that 5mm peg port to me feels like it's begging for something. Now, one thing that I have picked up on is the fact that they did give you these nubs on each side of his vehicle mode. So if you did want to go ahead and use those as weapons for things like photography, you can definitely do that. And now here we can see both of the old men, and I gotta say that if you did put Alpha Trion next to Vector Prime on the shelf, I think that they would look excellent together, because I mean they're both rocking that Cybertronian alien alt mode aesthetic. I'm definitely digging having Alpha Trion, and I may have to re-find a Vector Prime whenever they re-release him. Now, he does come with the Covenant of Primus, which really the only detail that you get on the inside of it is this first page with obviously the picture of Cybertron and the tape deck recorder, which in a book has always been kind of amusing. And then we go over to the next page and we can see obviously the Cybertronian glyphs with his emblem there, and that's pretty much it. And basically that's his two accessories, is the Quill and the Covenant. Now, some may view this as an allegory that the pen is mightier than the sword. However, if you want this younger version of Alpha Trion to get into the action, he's not completely bereft of that ability. I mean, you can see here that he's teaming up with Vector and Solus and looks pretty good. I do love the fact that his cape can actually be like a little bit of a shield over here, and the fact that he can also have the Autobot symbol like it was referenced in that episode of Transformers where Alpha Trion used it. So I think Alpha Trion is probably a 6 or maybe a low 7 out of 10. So definitely not a bad figure.